Hello, brothers and sisters of black and welcome to my page, patreon.com. Since I try to keep it down, I need to get into 10 minutes. Never goes over 10 minutes. I'm very, 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 very fucking important. The liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people who like to smell Yo Arse, DMT, escapism and shit like that, and places who believe that they can escape the matrix. Okay, but of course, life is a dream. Everything is a dream in alternate times and dimensions and spaces. So why not go into the fire? Do I not go into the fire? Okay. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. If you read the description box carefully, you understand that I'm a unique, eccentric individual who is not seeking ambition. Okay, I accept donations in multiple different ways from anchor.fm/emeraldpill, PayPal, and also Cash App. You know, you can send, I don't do Patreon and all that other bullshit. Okay, I'm your friendly neighborhood Schizologist. Okay, peoples, brothers and sisters of light and dark, please understand. I'm still doing the videos. I still do food. Okay, I still go out sometimes. Okay, lately I've been just under the weather a little bit. Okay, meaning that the voices are fucking with me. Okay, people who have schizophrenia, it gets worse as you get older. Okay, so I was just reading about it. So I was like, I think I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Okay, sometimes I have to sleep a little bit more. Like I work out a little bit more, stress my wife out a little bit more. But there's no abuse occurring. Okay. But of course, this message is dedicated to Alex Clayton. Very much, thank you very much again. Okay, thank you very much for your caring and your donations and stuff like that. I very much appreciate it. So I'm doing this video for him because he asked me a question to do. Okay, and you don't have to give a lot. Okay, it could be like a $2 or something for advice, you guys. Okay. I'm not begging for anything. You don't have to, but I just naturally give advice. Sometimes I just do it for free, okay? You don't have to give donations. I appreciate it very much. And usually people who give to me, they get like multiple, they get rich or some shit like that. And sometimes I don't like it when people hang with me or something like that in real life because they get good luck. I see it instantly. I'm good luck. I've been around so many hoes and they just receive money somehow. And I'm like, as soon as I start talking to them, they get the thousands of dollars or some shit like that. But it's a blessing to hang out around me. Okay, it's a blessing, and I'm not being arrogant about it. So that's why I try to stay away from people because I don't get the blessing. I'm like, how do you get? She don't even give me no money. Okay, she ain't gonna help me get nothing. Okay, you win $1,000, but you can't give me like $200 or some shit like that. When people are greedy, they don't understand that when I hang around, good things start to happen. If you get on my nerve, bad things start to happen, or you try to take advantage of me because I'm Orpheus. But I digress here. Let me get on to Alex Clayton's question here. I'm going to title it, like I said before. The title of this video is going to be Ethiopian Polygny, okay? And what the requirements are, and also retirements, okay? And what recommended advice do I have if you want to settle for another country? Now, the first thing I wrote down some things. Okay, so to keep a tab on the things, because I do run my mouth and I get off the subject sometimes. But you got to bear with me because it's less than 10 minutes. Okay, now let's continue. Now, Alex Clayton, you said you want to save for $40,000. Give me $10,000 of that. There, you cool. Good luck with saving that. You probably already have it. You probably already rich. Okay, because saving a lot of money is cool. And think about it like this. If you're in Ethiopia, I only know the currency of Ethiopia. $1 is worth 29 birr. That can buy you a lot of bread and a lot of meat. But lately, I've already got insight with my friends from Natty and Yanni and Niall. They told me prices have been increasing because there's war over there. And as I keep telling people in the past, I got married because the voices told me to save myself from being trapped there. And I got married. And then as soon as I left the country and took my wife out of there, the country in Ethiopia is at war. They still have a war and shit. And when you have war, you can't go to the consulate. United States Counselor International Services, USCIS. You can't go there. You'll be stuck. And it's also against the law, too, as well. But saving a lot of money, $1 is worth 29 birr, which is equivalent to, imagine if you had $20,000 you're making a year. Okay? Your retirement, whatever. You go over there, you're getting $440,000. Okay? I said 440,000 EBT, Ethiopian birr. No one really makes that over there every year. So you're well off. I had an apartment that I had, and I was making like I had a house. So if you look through my videos, my first Ethiopian apartment and Matthias Knowledge, the first one, you'll find out that I was only paying $167 with free cable, motherfuckers. All right. The only problem is you can't play online gaming and shit like that because that country's not fully developed. Most countries in Ethiopia are not fully developed, so you will not be able to go online gaming. There's a lot of electronics and shit that you would not be able to do. So it's a good country to retire in. There's a lot of countries you can retire in. Okay? But I might make this over 10 minutes. Okay, so if you save that much money, you could be well off for many years. Okay? Lots of cars out there are worth 300,000 EBT. In 1 year, you'll have a decent ass car, right? These cars are new and shit, and that's it. I saw this one guy, he overpaid for his car, okay? I knew that car wasn't worth the conversion is inaccurate over there. So sometimes they'll charge you a 75% VAT tax, okay, which is overbearing, very overbearing for Ethiopian people, I was told, okay. All right, I told you I lived in there for 2 years. You want to look at my old videos? You can. Take your time, okay, take your time. Okay, because a lot of Ethiopians are hating on me. And just a little while ago, my wife said females are hating on her because her people are not really truly Africans. They're Semites, okay, mixed breeds, crossbreeds between Italian, white, and a little bit of African and some other Philippine type creatures and shit, okay? So please understand, people are not all African as you think they are, okay? Okay, please understand that, okay? But let's go on and continue on it. You check the Ethiopian currency, okay, and understand what it can buy you. If you're in that country, you can easily get an apartment. I mean, actually, that's a house. You can get a house for $167 a month, motherfuckers. Please understand this. And Alex Clayton, if you plan on going there, just do thorough research. Let's do some thorough research on the conversion and what you can buy. Because it's not just understanding the currency. Because sometimes that currency might not be able to buy you a lot of shit. This shit could be expensive, right? So think about it like that, right, man? But as I said before, I appreciate what you have given me. And those people who try to give me thousands of dollars, I will accept $1,000. But I won't go over $1,000 because I don't know you, okay? I don't know you that much. People want to give me $10,000 to start my studio immediately. I'm not sucking the dick and I'm not gay. All right? Okay. Now, if you want me to wear a dress somewhere and shit, I'm not well known. So I'll probably wear a dress one time and get $2 million, motherfuckers. Okay. People be talking about this bullshit about wearing a dress that defames your character. No, it don't, motherfucker. If you don't want to be well known, fuck that. Eddie Murphy wore a dress. Look how much millionaire he is. He ain't got no child support on his ass. Eddie Murphy is the real McCoy, man. Funnier than Dave Chappelle. But I do go off the topic sometimes. Please understand. Please follow me. Now, okay. Oh, yeah. Alex Clayton, try to follow me on Facebook. Because I don't know if you're still my friend or anything like that. Sometimes you got to talk to me in my inbox. It's much faster. You know what I'm saying? So I'm usually under Mario Marthius Evans. That's the one I'm under. Okay, so you look in the description box, you'll find that. Mario Marthius Evans. Okay, and then it's Mandel Evans, my twin page, okay? Okay, and then I have Zarkanius and shit, okay? So you'll find it. Just do the research, you'll find me. Talk to me if you want me to make a video about it, okay? In the inbox is the fastest, not on the YouTube. I answer questions on a monthly basis. Sometimes I'm not in the mood. 3 weeks. I'm sorry I didn't answer you quickly, but please understand, when you're on the YouTube, you will not get answered for quite a while. There's other people before you now here. All right, okay, on different videos and different faces and stuff like that, different paces, different places, people smile in your face, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, now, the next thing I want to talk about, okay, this is going to be over 10 minutes, potential wives in retirement. Please understand, when I was over there were so many women I was talking to. And as a matter of fact, you even need proof that I was talking to so many women. But, you look at my Marthius Knowledge. Ethiopian Girl 1. Ethiopian Girl 2. I made at least about 7 of them. Ethiopian Girl 7. But Marthius Knowledge, Ethiopian Girl 1. You'll start seeing all the shit, all the females. I don't have to say that much. They start smiling because they know they're going to get that dick. They know they're going to get that dick, okay? Please understand the requirements that it must take before you can even be with a female. You don't need to marry him like in a state type of government type of thing. You can have women and hoes in your house. They're not really hoes, especially if they're virgins. Wives are virgins. You'd never, ever, I'm going to tell you, Alex Clayton, I'm telling you right now, I married my wife because she was a virgin. I swear to God, man. I keep telling people this shit. If she wasn't a virgin, she would be stuck where she was at. Please understand this. Please understand this is a fact. If you sleep with a female who is not a virgin, your kids will come out as, have you ever heard of chemistrism, okay, micro chemistrism, okay, where the sperm is inside of a female and abnormalities, your sperm hit his old sperm inside of her pussy, and then it transforms, and then the personality of the bits and pieces of micromanagements and stuff breaks apart, and then next thing you know, that baby's not really yours because some part of the DNA that was from another man, okay, or the fucking spermatozoid interfit, and then you got a retarded baby that you think is not yours because she was fucking somebody. She stuck something in there. I believe in shit like that. It's a spiritual, to me, that's a spiritual thing, even though it's micromanagement. Okay, you got to micromanage the bioengineering, the genetics and shit. Fuck it, okay? Just understand it's possible. But if you go out there, the potential wives are these type of wives. Women who basically are very honest and can be tested and can be trusted. So if you tell them, hey, and they speak English even halfway, you got to make sure they pass your test. Are they going to cheat? Because I know that's very hard to do because you speak English and they don't. But 9 times out of 10, they're not going to cheat over in a foreign land, especially if the nigga's broke. They're not, okay? Because they're usually in the house. I've actually walked around in Ethiopia and I encountered some females where the husband is not even home. But they were scared to come out, okay? They were scared to come out. Because I was knocking on their door. They didn't speak English. Me no speak English. I could have been killed. But the man was already in another country. Not in America either. I was like, yo, I'm walking around in Ethiopia and added a damn Nazareth, and I seen some fine honeys in some houses and shit like that. And I was like, I was about to go in there, but I didn't want to get in no trouble. I didn't want them to pop up and shit and kill my ass because these females were nice. Trust me here. So the first requirement is she gonna suck your dick? Is she a fucking virgin? Is she gonna play hard to get? You got to make things up front. Alphas make things clearly up the front. And I told you about this. Most men are not alphas. Because if I talk to you as a female or a male, I'm telling you, this is what I want up front. You don't give it to me, it's not going to happen. It's called the application process. Right, brother? Application. Say at means alpha. At means alpha. Okay? Because you don't have an application process. You're not an alpha. I think Dave Chappelle did something like that. One of his skits, his funny ass skits, when he laid down with this crackhead motherfucker was laying down with a female and said, "Make sure you sign this, motherfucker. Make sure you sign this." And I was like, his personality is not funny to me, but at the same time, I can understand what he was saying. Okay, you gonna sign this contract to suck a dick? You're gonna say, no, you don't have to do that in another country. All right, okay. The authorities can only do so much. They can't get no money out of you. They can't talk to the government. They're not gonna be able to do none of those things over there. I was planning on staying over there, but I was like, the voice is like, get out of there because you're gonna be stuck, okay? And you don't want to be in the country with war. And that's another thing too. Make sure you gotta sign up with a program called STEP, STEP. It's affiliated with the USCIS. Okay, and they will tell you warnings on your phone and shit like that. You can get the better internet. You do need a dongle. You may need a computer. You're gonna need to do that. Okay, you're gonna need a dongle. You're gonna need to get the most powerful. They only go by 3G. And it goes off and on, okay, depending on where you're at. Trust me, their internet is not fast. When I tried to hook up my system to download some games, it took forever. So I had to go to their internet cafe, download a game digitally, okay, and play it. And that's cool. That's cool. That's the best thing you can do. You can bring your Xboxes over there, but you may need a power converter. Be careful. You're going to need a power converter and all that. Don't stick an Xbox in one of their DC, AC electric units. That's too much power. It's pulling too much power, motherfuckers. You can also bring an AC. I don't know if that's going to be able to be allowed. Okay, you understand? It's hot over there. It's hot in Ethiopia. And when it's the coolest times, it's at 50 degrees, man. And it's the rain season. That's in Ethiopia. They also have a 13th month called Pugma. All right, the year where Harry Potter is born. That's probably like 10 days or some shit like that. But anyway, I digress here. Potential wives is those who suck your dick, you test her and shit. The parents are there. You got to talk to the parents, man. That's very important because my wife didn't have no parents around. Oh, no pictures. There was no way there would be no ceremony. The ceremony is going to be at the house that we are going, at their houses, okay? But you don't have to tell them about polyandry. Polygyny. You don't have to tell them about the polygyny relationships. You don't have to tell them the parents and all that shit. Okay, that's just an agreement pact between you and your wives, which you must communicate somehow. They must know English. You want to need them. They don't need to know full English. That's the good thing. They don't need to know full English, because that's the problem. When women tend to know a lot of knowledge, they tend to want to take advantage of you in the later on down the line. Okay, this is a fact now here. A lot of guys understand what I'm saying when I say this. Okay, the requirements is that you be upfront, you be honest. Okay, and virgins only. Okay, never settle down in a matriarch. I was gonna say that. Never settle down in a matriarch developed country like America or any Western country, because they give privilege to the women because they believe that they're being suppressed. But if you as a man says, this is what I want, and there's no way out from this, you're not getting any income that I earned in your pockets, no matter if I whip your ass or whatever, the system will take that shit from you because they're trying to be the daddy. You understand what I'm saying? The system don't understand that she made an agreement with the daddy man. You see, the system takes advantage of a woman's weaknesses so they can feed off of that, so they can spend more, because women like to spend. They have this materialistic gain thing in their head, so thinking they can do it. They feel that they're more responsible. You know what I'm saying? But they're not, okay? Because you did everything, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Alex Clayton, you know what I'm talking about, man. Women get seasonal and shit. You didn't got no time for that. You got a family to raise, and you got to do that same shit for your daughters. That's a great responsibility. So that's why I say right on here, I said, please be at peace with yourself, and don't be ambitious. Don't be like, a Rockefeller trying to make millions of dollars. Don't do that. That's a waste of time in life. Life is short, man. If you do become a millionaire, help me out, okay, some shit. But I'm telling you, that's a lot of mental capacity. I'm always trying to find home-based businesses and ways to make extra money and shit in reality, which is cool. But there's an overhead you got to worry about. If you find a shortcut in society where you can make money and it has low overhead, tell me, please. Where you don't have to invest $10,000 or even $200, because I've lost thousands of dollars by investing in something that I thought was going to be on autopilot. And it wasn't autopilot, dog. It's not autopilot. It's probably a money level marketing type of scheme and shit, and they got my money. So I'm not worrying about that shit no more. But anyway, let's see. What else? Okay. Like I said everything I could possibly say. If you want to retire, you go to a country where you did some research and understand the currency conversion. So where, your money can afford $100 to me. I just spent $100 over there, and I was set for the whole month. She kept going to the store and buying bread and shit like that, buying the fish. She had fish, she had injera and shit, and it was smelling good. The thing is that I taught her how to cook the food how it's supposed to be. There's even an Ethiopian restaurant out here in America called Tanas, okay? And I told her, this is how the way it's food's supposed to be cooked. Nobody eats chewy foods, dog. I told my wife this. I said, your country is still developing. It's a developing country. Okay, the infrastructure is fucked. Okay, so if you go over and you see this is an underdeveloped country, you will go there and you see it's underdeveloped. Okay, you got they had war over there and shit, and they were 80 million people or whatever. I don't give a flying monkey's ass. Most of them don't speak. Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, another thing too, the closer you get to Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia, the more expensive things get. So it's not that much. So they'll increase the prices too. If a room is only 200 something birr, okay, which is roughly, I don't know how much the math is, but that's pretty cheap, goddammit. About $300 a month. You can live at a motherfucking hotel. You have some areas, 700 birr a month. So you got to do the calculation, the math. I realized this. I can't live here. Damn, this is kind of expensive because when the tourists come over there in Hawassa, okay, the Halle Resort and all them places and shit, then you'll know, just like New York, everything goes up, okay, for tourists. All right, so please understand everything I'm saying to you here. This is all the advice I have to give to you, because that's what my plan is. As soon as my wife let's keep fucking up, polygyny, okay, is the key for ultimate man's happiness. If you fucking with one woman, you should just basically get a chance to be getting them panties and make sure she's a virgin, and then try to find another. Immediately, you can't say to her, it's just gonna be me and you. You don't do that. That's not what a real man's supposed to do. That's not what an alpha male is supposed to do. I'm looking for one compatible, because that's impossible. Women don't have things in common with a man. The only thing they're supposed to procreate and try to have things in common with him. They try to have things, but most women don't have things in common with a man. Okay, I said most. Now there's some women who might be listening to me, but that's a fucking fact. I like Thundercats and Transformers. Most women have never heard of Thundercats and Transformers or Super Mario Brothers. I said most. I said reasonably attractive women. No, you're not going to find that nowhere. reasonably attractive who have not lost their virginity too. So that's another thing too. I'm like, yo, she already been a whore already. Damn. There's women in America who's already been whored out by the age of fucking 15 and shit. They don't want no more dick. Okay, that shit is blown out and shit. It's called loosey goosey nully pussy. Okay, y'all never heard of those terms before? Damn, y'all guys be sticking your dicks in a nully pussy, a squeezer, pleaser pussy and shit. You don't know what type of pussies and shit. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers. But I'm gonna put a picture up there about Ethiopia. I'm gonna claim the same as Ethiopia so people can be pulled by this too. As well, this message is for you, Alex Clayton. Thank you very much for your donation. Okay. Sandman ain't got nothing on me, dog. Okay. You have to, the thing is about Sandman, that's another thing I want to say. About Sandman. Okay. You have to, if you can accept women's nature, okay, let them be held accountable by falling on their own head. We don't need to say much, guys. Real men don't. Let them do that. You could talk about it for a while, but don't complain about women because you can make money off of that shit. That's what the oligarchies are doing. They look at chaos as a form of monopolizing on suffering. Because if the man is suffering, guess what the man is going to do? They're going to make more money, you see? And when that house is given to that woman and that man allows her to have the house, guess what's going to happen? It brings in more money to the city in many different ways and aspects. It's a chain of events of how the oligarchies and illuminated ones work. Okay, please understand this. That when men suffer, there's more money being played to help other men. Okay, you see the connections, the wires and shit. So y'all shouldn't suffer about what women do. This, get money off of that shit. My wife think that she got child support, but that money is already there for, to pay bills. But you can protect yourself from child support. I already made plenty of videos about it, okay? Of course, my wife don't have the advantage over me, regardless of how she looks at it, okay? All right? I'm not breaking the law, okay? If she wants me in jail, I'll just be in jail. I have to beat her ass 50,000 times, okay? I don't do that shit. I never put my hands on women and shit. I try to give them a mental battle a little bit because they give me a mental battle. And then when I tell the court, she's giving me mental battle first. They don't want to hear my side. I'm a second-class citizen, motherfucker. Now, again, read my description box. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Light and dark, go over to my page. And follow me on Mario Marthius Evans. Okay? Unscripted. Peace.